What is up, everybody? TheHunterGT with TheHunterGT.com. That's right, go check out my website. Got a rad metal detecting forum over there full of some awesome guys talking shop about treasure hunting and metal detecting. TheHunterGT.com. Well, this isn't a metal detector. Yet again, I have another night vision. I have been lucking out with these night visions lately. The future of night vision is here, the Igen NV-20. Now I know what you're thinking, wait a minute, Hunter, this was your last night vision review. You just did the IG NV-20. Well, yes and no. This one is the Igen IC. It stands for image capture. As you can see up here, now takes pictures, free memory card inside. That's right, so let's take a look at this bad boy. It takes photos. It has a camera built into it. All right, $508 on Amazon at the time of this video. I did see some other vendors online, big box stores and whatnot, that are selling it for $6.99. So Amazon's definitely the place you're going to want to get it. $508 at the time of this recording here. So let's zoom in here. What do we got on the specs on the back here? It's pretty much identical to the other Igen, just an NV-20 without the image capture, but we'll go over everything again just in case you didn't catch that video there. Ambient light amplification of 650 times. Works day or night. Yes, it works during the day due to the pinhole that it has on the lens cap, on the objective lens. So when you cover it with the lens cap, it does have a very, very tiny pinhole on it, and you can use it in the daylight. It's crazy. Variable frame rate, user adjustable exposure time to enhance light gathering capability. 2 frames per second up to 30 frames a second. So there are steps in there. There's like 5, 7, 10, 15, 20, 25 frames a second. The lower the frames per second, you're going to want to add a tripod on it, like 2, 5, 10. Without a tripod, you're going to want to bump it up to like 25 to 30. Okay, it does have a tripod adapter on it, a female inlet on the bottom. I'll show you that. Infrared intelligence, 3 modes. So it goes from low infrared, max infrared, or auto. And on auto, that's where you're most likely going to want to keep it most of the time. Wattage adjusts automatically as needed for varying levels of darkness. Excuse me there. Variable display brightness, which is the little TV screen inside of here. You can bump it from 1, 2, 3, or 4 on the TV screen. Enhance infrared sensitivity, double that of intensifier tube technology. So this one is basically using high-end optics and light gathering capabilities on a digital processor, okay? There's no vacuum tubes, there's no electron bombardment. You've seen those night vision where those old green ones from Gen 1 where it's all poppy and grainy and you get those little, they look like little bursts of light, like almost like lightning bugs are flying around on the screen. You don't get any of that with this night vision here from this Igen here. There's no photocathode, no electron bombardment, nothing like that. It is some pretty high technology going on here. So from what I understand, the ambient light sensitivity is comparable up to Gen 2 and beyond. It has 2 times the sensitivity to infrared light compared to most other night visions on the market. It is really some high power stuff. The microprocessor inside reads the ambient light, adjusts the infrared on it when it's set to auto. It's really, really cool, guys. It is super cool. Clarity across the screen, edge to edge, programmable timeout features. So you can program it to like 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10, 15, 25, 30, up to 45 minutes. And then it'll turn off the infrared or turn off the whole system itself, basically. You can set it up to like a DVR or a monitor with a composite out. I'll show you that when we take it out of the box here as well. Color output choices. So when you're looking through here, you can look like, most night vision is green. You can change that from red, white, green, or I'm sorry, black and white, red, blue, and green. So you can use red, so you don't hurt your night vision. Basically, you know how you always read a map in the Boy Scouts with a red light or whatever when you're camping. You don't want to lose your night vision basically just from your eyes. So it does have red, it does have blue, green, and black and white. And then the menu system on it can change colors from red, white, green, and amber. Okay. Video composite out. 2.6 time magnification, 12-degree angle of view. At 330 feet, you're looking at 70 feet field of view. Range of view is 16 inches to infinity. So it will focus in 16 inches close and then clear out to infinity. You can actually use this for satellite hunting. You can see satellites up in space traveling by. I've done it. It's awesome. It is freaking awesome. It is freaking awesome. All right. Edge to edge resolution, 4 AA batteries powering this bad boy. That'll give you about 7.6 hours of continuous use when it's on auto or infrared off. If you jump the infrared all the way up, or the brightness of the little TV in here, like I said, that's adjustable from 1, 2, 3, or 4. It will drain the battery much quicker. You're looking at about 2.8 hours with everything maxed out, okay? 19.1 ounces, so just about 3 ounces over a pound. 9 inches long, 4 inches wide, and 2.5 inches from the bottom to the top, all right? There it is, made in the good old US of A. Igen2020.com. There's another website for you there, and also nightowloptics.com. So what do you say we open this bad boy up and take a look? All right, so what is inside the box? Well, of course, we have the monocular itself, the Igen NV-20 IC. And right here we have this nice, it's a hard case, so it's kind of like a hard plastic or cardboard they have going on in there, and inside it is recessed there for it to fit. It only fits one way, definitely easy to figure out. It's a very nice case, extremely sturdy. I love it. And of course we have the manual here. Now real quick on the manual, what I'm going to do, I'm going to open it up to the second to last page because we are going to run through the menu. I can't really hold this camera up to the menu, but here is the menu system. You can basically see it right here. It has the exposure, adjustable from 2 frames to 30 frames a second. Next thing on the menu will be review, so you can review the pictures that you take on it. Like I said, it comes with a 2 GB memory card. It can store 400 pictures on that card. Auto off, you can set the infrared or the main system itself to off in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 45 minutes, or you can just set that to off where it won't turn off at all. Okay, the display, brightness of 1, 2, 3, or 4. You can turn it on or off as well if you're using that composite video, hooking it up to a video monitor or a DVR of some sort, and then a submenu of on or off. So this is the display, submenu is brightness and on or off, and then a submenu for on or off is on or off right there. That's how it works. So color on the image itself, what you see, you know, if you're looking at deer or bears or wildlife or whatever, black and white, red, green, and blue, okay? And on text, you get white, green, red, or amber on the menu. The system itself, you can set the time to the date and time, video NTSC for us North Americans, PAL for you Europeans, IR start, infrared start, you can have it on auto when it boots up or off, okay? Version displays the software version level, reset, yes or no, and when it resets, everything will go to default except for the IR start. That will stay. If you have it on auto or off, it will reboot back up into that setup there, okay? So that is the menu right there. Very good and informative manual. If you're gonna pick one of these up, read through this 2 or 3 times before you even turn it on. There is a ton of information. So here it is, guys. Here is the Igen IC. And as you can see on the bottom right there, if you press it, there is the memory card. So it's a little spring-loaded memory card, 2 GB right there. It goes in like that. You press it, you can hear a little click, and it stays right in. Right here's a little, open it up, 4 AA batteries right inside. It does not come with batteries. These are my TheHunterGT batteries that I have in there. And we will see if we can, well, I probably shouldn't have opened that up here with one hand. So we'll see if we can get it to shut again here, yep. And then you just push it down, you hear it click, and it is bam, ready to go. Right there is the tripod mount. As you can see, it is a standard tripod mount, just screws right in. Composite video out. Let's pop the little boot off there. And there you see you can get your composite video cable to hook it up to a monitor or a DVR right there if you want to do some recording. So slips right into the case just like that. And it looks pretty darn good. It is very nice. It's got like a rubber feel to it. It's not going to slip out of your hands, anything like that. Infrared comes right out of there. Let's try to get that to zoom in. Alright, infrared comes right out of there. Do not look into that. It's an LED infrared. It will hurt your eyes even though you cannot see that wavelength. You may see a little bit of red glow coming out of there, but you know, it's not a laser or anything like that. It's infrared. You can't really see the wavelength, but it can still damage your eyes, so do not look into it. And there is the lens right there. You can see it's kind of got like that purple color to it. It's definitely coated optics right there. Very good optics. This thing is crystal clear when you're looking through it. I love it. I love it. So you can adjust from, like I said, 16 inches to infinity. Right here, you just spin this left to right like that. You can see it turning. And that will adjust the blur of the objective lens. If you wanted to adjust the TV screen end, it's right here on this end right here. You can just turn that left or right and it will adjust. What you do is you turn on the menu, you power it on right here, hold that for 2 seconds, it turns on, hold it down for 2 seconds, it turns off. This will adjust the infrared, and if you're in capture mode, it will take the pictures as well, okay? So you just turn it on, get the menu up on your screen, and then you adjust this for the TV screen. You get that menu in nice and clear, and then the image itself is adjustable on this end, all right? So let's go ahead and turn it on here real quick. You can see in there. See how the TV screen turns on in there? I'll try to zoom in a little bit there for you. And then you click it again, and it turns off. So you can see that glow inside of there like that. There it is. That is your night vision working. We'll click it down again and we are good to go. I'm going to try to go hold my camera up to it and get some footage. This one, like I said, does take pictures, so I'm going to throw up some pictures here as well of what it looks like. Let's do that right now. All right, so there are a few pictures, as you can see, from outside in the street. I took one inside in the kitchen and everything like that. I didn't hold it very still, so there may be a little bit of blur. I wasn't using a tripod. It takes extremely clear pictures with a tripod. Let me tell you that. And if you lower the frames per second, it really lets a lot more light into the objective lens and the processor. It processes the image very well. So low FPS, use a tripod, take some great pictures. I was holding that by hand, not the greatest, so a little bit blurry, all right? But I'm gonna try to take it out and get some live motion here before we're done with the video as well. I'll throw that up on the screen, okay? But you just saw the pictures there. So there it is, guys, very lightweight. You're looking at about a pound, 4 AA batteries. So what else can I tell you about this? Like I was saying, no fragile vacuum tubes inside this. It's all digital imaging, high-end optics on it, no electron bombardment, so you're not getting those pops and crackles like you do with the old Gen 1 green night vision. Now this does do green, red, blue, black and white. Like I was saying, you're going to want to use green if you're a true enthusiast of night vision, basically. They usually use green on those because the human eye is most sensitive to green at night. So it's 550 nanometers is the wavelength, and it works better. But like I said, you can switch it to blue, to red, black and white. My two favorites are definitely black and white and green. They have choices for everybody, so you got all the colors there for you. Okay, what else? Batteries, I went over that. 7.6 hours continuous, 2.8 hours with everything maxed, 4 levels of brightness on the display. Like I said, the ambient light pickup on this thing is better than Gen 1, and it's actually comparable up to Gen 2 with the gain on it. Now, how do you adjust the gain? The ambient light coming in, you can adjust the gain right here with this little wheel. Let's take a look here. You see that little wheel right there? You can flip it left. It's spring-loaded, so left and right, and that will adjust the gain from 10 different brightness levels, basically. That's how much light it's letting into the circuit, and then the circuit, it will overexpose. It will come up with a warning on the TV screen in there saying, you know, hey, it's too bright, your gain's too high, there's too much ambient light, or there's a full moon out. It doesn't say, you know, hey, there's a full moon out. It just says, hey, you're overloading the circuit, you need to turn down the gain, and oftentimes it will just auto-adjust it for you, especially if your IR is on auto. It will just auto-adjust it. It'll turn the IR off or down and adjust for you. Now when you push this in, so left or right is gain. When you push it in, it's got a little spring loaded. It doesn't click or anything, it just presses in, the wheel does. That's how you get to the menu. And then you adjust to the menu with left or right. And then to set the menu, you just hit the power button there to set your settings, and you're all set. Okay, so pretty good stuff here. Like I said, the infrared is off Max, and Auto. I'm trying to just think of stuff that I might have missed here. Yeah, $508 on Amazon. Like I said, you can find it for like $6.99 at some places, but Amazon will be your best bet at the time of this video. So that's it, guys. The Igen IC for image capture. It has a camera inside, 2 GB card on it. It's great night vision. It is super awesome. See those bumps in the night, so to speak. You can use it indoors, outdoors, day or night. Let's take a look at that cap here. You can see the little pinhole. See the pinhole right on the cap there? Looking right through, you can see the table. So there it is. All right. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. NightOwlOptics.com is the website. Once again, the Igen NV-2020-IC for image capture. The Hunter GT. Signing off. Hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you on the next video.